Hi, welcome to Digital Imaging. I'm Miss Postma, and I'm the Digital Imaging Art teacher here at STEM. What is digital imaging? Digital imaging uses cameras and computers and other types of technology in order to create different types of art. Here at STEM, digital imaging is our art class. Unlike in middle school, art classes are required for graduation in high school. They're considered part of the AG requirements that students need to graduate in order to attend a UC or CSU school. These are the minimum amounts of classes in these different subjects that students would need to take before the end of their 4-year high school career. So during this class in semester 1, we'll cover a couple of things. The elements and principles of art. These are the basic building blocks of art and design. They are a language and a way of communicating. We'll also cover Adobe Creative Suite. So for this class, we'll be using Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop. And I really want to say thank you for those of you who have managed to make it into school already to have those programs installed. And I'm really sorry about the inconvenience. I wish there was another way we could have the programs put onto the student computers. This is some examples. These are some examples of student work from previous years. There are more examples on the class website, and there's a link on the first slide, and also I will share the link at the end. So during our second semester, hopefully we will be back on campus, but again, I have no control over that, unfortunately. But we will learn digital photography, whether we are on campus or not. If we're on campus, we'll use some professional cameras, and if not, we'll learn how to best use any camera we have access to. These are some examples of photography and compositing that other students have done. Also, mastery grading here at STEM. Now, this is something that's new and important for everyone to understand. There are no Ds at STEM Academy. We believe that students either know the information or they don't. And if they don't know the information, then they shouldn't pass their classes. This is an example of our STEM mastery grading scale. The bonus of mastery grading is students have multiple attempts to show mastery within their different essential knowledge and skills that their teachers use as grading. So essential knowledge and skills, these are the things that teachers believe students need to master in order to pass their class. In my class, 35% of their grade comes from their digital imaging projects, 20% from creative process, 15% from knowing and applying the elements and principles, and 10% for art history. We also have 2 other categories: accountability, habits of accountability, so there's 10% of that, and 10% for the STEM learning outcome of technically and digitally literate learner. That's always a fun one to say. So what does digital imaging mean? How to use the tools, showing you can use them, and why you should use one type of program over another. What creative process is. This always seems to throw kids for a loop, but what it is it's not how creative you are. It means that you've done the groundwork beforehand and you've documented that you've done it. So think about writing an essay. There's an outline, a rough draft, and a final draft. And we do the same thing in art class. There's brainstorming, sketching, rough drafts, and then our final projects. Elements and principles, I've said this before, they're the building blocks of all art styles. Art history, so learning about art history it's one of my favorite things to teach, but it allows students to see other viewpoints and cultures and stories other than their own. And we also look at how media influences what we see and how to think and look more critically about different types of media. After school tutoring. If your student needs extra help, they can come to my open office hours. I have them on Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. or they can make an appointment with me through email, and I'm happy to help students whenever I can. Well, I'm always happy to help students. You can reach me through Schoology, through the messaging option in Schoology, or you can email me at jenpostma@gmail.com. And as I said before, please check out our digital imaging website. It's ms.digitalpostma.com. There's a link on the first slide that you saw. And thank you so much for coming to our virtual back to school night. We really appreciate your involvement here at STEM.